Hey guys, Cameron Register here. I decided to Okay, sorry about that, but at a random time you're gonna hear like Sword Art Online start playing on my TV because it's an idiot and won't play it whenever I tell it to, but whatever. So, as you can read from the title, I just decided to dink the sword out with a rubber mallet and take the sheath off, and they're going to have to replace that, and then I am going to try and keep the sword, and so they'll just give me a new hilt so it will ship easier and I can have my sword already here. So I'm going to review the sword, and then for every new sword reviewing I do, I'm going to do a sharpness test. Not like on a human, that's an idiotic idea. Okay, so I'm going to get Cameo. If y'all are on my Instagram, then you'll know who Cameo is. But I'm going to go get Cameo to do it. Cameo! What? You have to do this review for the Sword Art Online sword. Why? Because it's the sword you've always wanted. Ow, my hand. Okay, there it is. Aren't you gonna come over and review your sword while the music is playing? Maybe. No, I don't wanna. Wait, do I get to hold the sword? Yes. Whoa, then I'm in. Okay, that's obvious. That was obviously me the whole time. I'm just so bored. I just reversed my jacket. Cameo is like an evil twin of mine I just made up whenever I was bored one day. Sort of like Link's. Dark Link. Okay, the sword is downstairs, but I was going to grab it and show you. So the sword is actually really good. You've already seen the handle. It is metal. This whole top right. That never happened. This whole area right here is a plastic. Yeah, it's plastic. And here is metal. I was actually expecting this to be sharp. It's more of a blunt. But I love the way they designed this sword. For one-handed sword, it is actually really heavy. It's like I'm only 13, so I'm going to be able to pick it up easier when I get older. I'm like a sword collector. So, it doesn't have a bite to it. But if I... See, it's fine. But, and it's like, I love how it's like black and then goes to the white shine so you can sharpen it without removing the color. And then up here, it has a nice, like, long tip to it. And this right here is wowingly sharp. It's amazing. And I love how they added that to it. Some swords you can buy and they won't have it, which I have to say is pretty retarded. And I love that they have this. This is the cheapest one I can find. It is definitely worth the money on Amazon. $106 or so. Definitely worth the money. And I would have to say I would definitely recommend getting this right now. Like right now, get it. Well, you can get it for $104 before it goes to $200. Then this is I was also expecting, but it'd be like a blunt object. Also, this is another. I used this idea. My father gave me the idea. He gave me the idea for that. But then I looked at this sword, and it's a great idea to use if you like doing this. But some people have like the swords that go all the way like that, like me. And then if it's thin enough, you can put your finger over it and it'll support it. It doesn't work for this, but I was getting the idea of doing it on this, but that's just painful. You can also try and do this if you're a noob or something. But I just love how this whole thing is. Now we are going to do a sharpness test. I am going to have to put this right there. Okay, let me go get the box. Okay, let's see how much this will go in straight down. Instantly. It. Okay. Now, this is a horrible idea, but let's see. Dang it. Whoa. That worked. Usually for cardboard boxes, if you hit it with the edge of your blade, it'll just bounce off because it is bendy. Most swords do that. But this one, it made a nice point right there. And right here, just cut through it. I have to say, this is a really amazing sword. I don't know what box this was for, but it's dead now. No idea, but I have to say this is a nice, sharp sword. Great design. I have to say, uh-oh. Okay, never mind. Didn't hurt me. I have to say, guys, this is 100% worth the money, and it is 100% worth the time of waiting for. I only waited for, I have to say, they shipped it quite fast, but the problem was they didn't package it right. And what happened was the hilt was under it, and then it bounced around, and the edges right here blasted right through, and it got stuck. So I told you earlier I had to take a rubber mallet and tap it on all 4 corners because it was split down in half. And then I had to make it open to pull it out, and now it is broken, so I'm going to have to ship that back and get a new one for this. But I am keeping this so that whenever they ship the hilt, it'll just be by itself, so it doesn't get broken by another one of these. And if they ship me another sword, I'm going to have to ship it back. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. I'm probably going to send them an email about we're just sending the hilt because it broke. And then we're going to keep the sword, and they're going to replace it. So I have to say, worth the money, worth the time. Comment, like, subscribe, and favorite. And the next one, I'm guessing, is either the Master Sword or the Covenant Energy Sword. See you guys next time.